Aston Villa 2, Brentford 2, another late show. Let's hear what the fans have got to say.
Especially in that first half, I thought when they scored it was against the run of play a little bit, albeit it was a lovely move off then, wasn't it? But it was against the run of play, and I thought 1-1 at half time was the least we deserved. We had 2 or 3 other kind of half chances that maybe on another day would have hit the back of the net, but I thought a draw was the least we deserved.
You happy with that last minute goal again at Villa Park?
Mixed emotions. Happy, they're the bogey team, aren't they? Yeah. So I expected a draw probably before the game, and you can't argue with a last minute goal, but I think it does paper over the cracks with the defence, doesn't it?
Yeah, the defence is causing us problems, isn't it? It's not right.
It's a real worry. So I don't understand why Green doesn't start. Unclabert goes on the right. No, not Unclabert, sorry. Elmo goes on the right as right back, and then Twanzebe goes in the centre. I don't understand how a Premier League winning centre back who's captain Manchester United can see what we can't all see. You know, I know he's in training with him and stuff, but I just don't understand they're not being a centre back.
That's definitely a point gained. It was really nice football to play. Like, we never hoofed it really that much up to Kodjia, and the dirty tactics Brentford were playing with the time wasting and delaying and the stamping. Admittedly, Kodjia should have been sent off with the little stamp he done, but that was Kodjia of old. He's getting fitter and he's getting sharper, and I don't think he would have scored them 2 goals last season when he was the back half of the season.
First off, did you see the injury time goal?
I don't want to admit, but I didn't. I turned my back and it went in, but I still celebrated it.
Yeah.
I'm glad for Kodjia because that's going to set him on the right path now. I still think today wasn't quite at his best. I think he's a bit of a petulant child at times, to be honest. When he doesn't get the ball, he just throws his hands in the air, strops, and then 5 minutes later he will score a goal like he did in the first half. Cracking goal.
Yeah.
The way he turned 2 men and then stuck it past the keeper, hopefully that will put him on the right path. So
when Hourahan came on, he was all right for the last few minutes. Hepburn Murphy making good runs. Jedinak, I'm sorry, but you were awful.
The fact that we got a point is very lucky. However, we should have got 3.
Yeah, you think we deserve 3 points tonight?
Yeah, definitely. We played Brentford off the park. Brentford came to Villa Park and they looked scared. They looked terrified. They didn't want to make any final passes. They didn't want to take shots. They looked scared of us, and they really did, and that's not like Brentford.
We flew out the blocks for once, which was nice to see. Sometimes we were just unplayable.
Yeah.
But sometimes we were playing like we were 4-1 up, 5-1 up, when it was 1-0. Big shout out to McGinn, midfield.
He's great.
He adds that little 10-15%. I love Hourahan.
Yeah.
But he's that 10-15% on top of him. So yeah, happy days.
Angus, all the way from Australia. I think you said on the comments that you were hoping to see a Villa win. You didn't see the Villa win, but are you happy with what you saw?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Very happy to see the goal going at the end there. I didn't leave.
Good stuff.
Never going to leave a football game early. If someone had said after 60 minutes, who do you think deserves to win, I would have said Villa in a heartbeat. And then the next 25 minutes, we did nothing. There's no penetration forward. I felt that Brentford actually were really compact and defended really well in the second half. So when they scored, I thought, nah, this is it. You know, hang around, see what happens. And then Kodjia pops up at the end there, so very happy with that.
I think that's what we needed, is the point, and at least it's not a loss, which it could have been.
Yeah.
And the late goal was good. Like, Kodjia, again. I like to see him getting the goals.
What do you think of Kodjia? Kodjia's back now?
Kodjia's got his mojo back, hasn't he? You know, he's kind of holding that play up and he's using his body to twist and turn. Didn't really see that in the first 1 or 2 matches. So yeah, he's definitely got his mojo back, and those 2 goals tonight are going to do him the world of good, and then obviously getting one on Saturday as well. So hopefully now his confidence is going to be sky high, because let's face it, if it isn't him who's putting him in the back of the net, then I'm kind of thinking, well, who else is there? So we really need him, and I'm really pleased he seems to have got his mojo back
to his best. What we needed, we need a prolific goal scorer, and we need him back as soon as possible, because we always seem to only have one plan. Our plan is, if you stop Jack Grealish, you stop Aston Villa, and that's 9 times out of 10 that's what usually happens. He's got back to his best. Hopefully he can kick on against Reading Saturday.
Which is the Kodjia that we know, which is the Kodjia that we grew to love 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he's got good players around him again. like McGinn, Grealish feeding off him, and he wants the ball all the time. Adoma again tonight until he was taken off. Had a good game. I couldn't fault anybody tonight.
I think he's got more to come. I think he's a brilliant player when he's got the right mentality and he's match sharp. He can be a Premier League quality player. So hopefully he can carry on doing what has been doing.
Right, we've got Harry from the Clareton View here. How do you see the game, mate?
I thought we played very well. I mean, the first sort of 10 minutes we were flying at the blocks.
Yeah.
I think coming into the game, a lot of people were sort of pessimistic. I know you two predicted a 2-0 loss, was it? I
don't think Rollo did, but I definitely did.
Yeah. But no, I thought. I mean, if that's what the league, that's the league's best team or one of the best teams in the league. I don't know why we can't be more positive. I mean, I've seen quite a lot of pessimism, on Twitter and on on social. I know it's a
very negative place.
It's a very negative place, but I mean, we've still got I think next 2 games was it Reading,
Sheffield United,
Sheffield, and then we got Rotherham at home. So I mean, the running doesn't look too bad, and I think we should keep staying positive. Lots of good performances as well. McGinn was excellent again. Nyland or however you say it, I thought he looked pretty solid. In the sticks. I mean, maybe he's taken a bit of time to get going, but I think we've seen there's probably more to come from him, and yeah, 2 goals from Kodjia. I mean, he's back on track as well.
The thing is, we played really well, but we shouldn't we shouldn't be having to save points at the end of the matches like that. First half, we played Brentford off the park. They didn't look like the passing team that we've seen them be before. So I think we did play well in the first half, but second half we tired. You could see we were lazy. Jack didn't want to run at the defence. McGinn looked tired. And then Connor came on, and again Connor changed the game. I don't know why Bruce has dropped in. Maybe to bed McGinn in. I don't want to see Whelan or Jack dropped, because I think they both had good games. And McGinn had a decent game, but he just looked tired at the end. So Hourihane needs to have he needs to be assured of his place in the team more, I think.
He deserved a bit of stick for the first couple of games, but people do seem to forget that game time and pre-season time is very different. You know, match fitness is obviously very different to running laps around the ground. And he was very good tonight. I liked how him and McGinn linked up a few times. It didn't work, probably 2 or 3 times that McGinn played him in, but I noticed they were willing to pass to each other, play 1-2s. McGinn would play into the channels. I feel like Grealish wasn't doing that as much.
McGinn played excellently. The only thing is Jedinak. What that must do for Nyland's confidence. Nyland must go into every game now expecting an undercut pass from Jedinak, and that's going to do no good for his confidence, and that's not going to get him the reputation he wants it.
He had a good game, didn't he, the keeper tonight? He made some important saves.
He had a good game. He kept us in the game, and I reckon he's the reason we got a point. Other than Kodjia for scoring the goals, he's the reason we got the point. And without Nyland, I don't think we would have even got anything out of it.
Steve's is going to stick with him. You can't drop him. At this point, he needs to build his confidence, not destroy it even more. But you know, if you've got Moreira on the bench, clean sheet and a penalty save in his last match, he's confident. I feel like, you know, you've got to give him a chance in the league. I don't know about Nyland.
I think tonight would have given Nyland that bit of confidence.
I hope so.
For me, he rescued the point. I know Kodjia scored the goal, but we could have been 3-1, 4-1 without the goalkeeper.
No, too right. Yeah. To be honest with you, I think if we don't have Jedinak at centre back again, I think we all say it. He's still got the stat. We haven't lost a game when he's at centre back, but you know, you can see, look, he's wobbly, he's shaky, trips over. I don't know why he's playing like in centre back. Like, you know, why does he not turn up to Steve's office and say, look, mate, I can't really play centre back. why is he not saying, right, I'm better in midfield, put Elphick there.
Yeah, what do you think?
Put a centre back there.
I'm sorry, Yeti, but no.
No, it's not for you.
Need to play other away games as a central defensive midfielder, or come on, you know, with 20 minutes left and just sit there, clear the box. He worked into the game. I thought he was much better in the second half. But he just looks really average when he gets the ball and looks to pass it. He's past his time, and I hurt saying that because I really like him.
He did make some good saves. I need to watch their goal back in the second half, because I think he looked like he got stuck underneath it a little bit, but I don't know whether I'm being a bit too harsh.
I couldn't really see.
So I'll need to watch that back, but he might have been.
Overall, satisfied with the night?
Satisfied with the draw. I think that puts us on 8 points after 4 games, doesn't it? I think history tells us we need to average 2 points a match for promotion, so 8 points after 4 games. We're there or thereabouts.
Yeah. Having watched the games that he's played in, I don't think he's had to make too many saves.
No.
So he needed that tonight. He needed that pressure and to make those saves. Hopefully he'll be a bit more verbal now and he'll have that bit of confidence. A bit like Johnson was last season. Started off a bit ropey, but when he grew into it, you know, he was all right, and you know, sadly he became a very good keeper, and we couldn't afford to keep him. But the keeper tonight, that's the game that he needed, definitely.
Yeah, he made some saves. I just think he needs a little bit more. I don't. What I've seen of him so far, I'm not 100%. I think if he could change that, and he could be a really good goalkeeper. Just what I've seen at the moment, I don't see.
He's just new. He just needs to get comfortable. He comes to a new country. You know, his stats on Football Manager are better than Sam Johnson's stats on Football Manager. I've checked him out on FM Editor. So 135 out of 200. So he'll be. I reckon he will be a decent player for us. He just needs to get comfortable with the club, the new area, and he'll be decent.
Overall, satisfied with the point. I think we possibly deserve 3, but when you score a late goal to salvage a point, I don't think you can ever be unhappy. I'll be expanding on my thoughts tomorrow in the podcast with Tom Julian, so make sure you watch out for the podcast coming out in the next few days. If you have enjoyed this video, then make sure you're giving it a like and comment below with your thoughts on the game. Happy with the result, or did you think Villa deserved more? What did you think of the football tonight? Let us know in the comments. If you're not already subscribed to the Villa View with your post notifications on, then if you could do that, please, that really helps the channel grow. It's raining, so I'm going to wrap this up. Stick with the channel, stick with the Villa, up the Villa. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.